Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here. I've got some MLB 2K12 for you here with Chris Rose, and hey, this is the first game that I get to post out of the 2013 season. So yes, it is spring training, but I'm alright with that. This is going to be fun here. 4-1 on the year for 2012. Ended up with a 1.69 ERA and a .77 walks and hits per inning pitched. Those are some monster stats out of Chris Rose, and I'm hoping that we will be just as successful here in 2013 as we were for the latter part of 2012. Now, I'm thinking that this season is going to be pretty fun. You're going to be seeing some new pitches. You may see me get that fastball up to 100 miles an hour. I'm intentionally going to be saving all of my skill points here out of spring training to be able to use here right before I head into the regular season. Just to kind of see what I can build up. If I can get some extra velocity, maybe that knuckleball that I've been talking about purchasing here, because I think that'd be ridiculous. You got a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and you got a really good knuckleball. That is a ridiculous combo. Aroldis Chapman meets R.A. Dickey. That just blows my mind thinking about it. But we're going to see if that happens. All right, so next Chris Rose video, Tom, a.k.a. Tezza-Dude, and I are going to be doing a dual commentary on my channel. We're also going to be doing one on his as well. So, of course, make sure that you guys check that out. Now, whenever I do dual comms, I like to interview and kind of have discussions with the people who I have on the channel. I think that that's a lot of fun for me and hopefully for you guys as well. And with it being more of an interview style, I want to get questions from you guys to be able to ask him. Now, usually what I do, and for those of you guys who have been around here for a while, know that with some Chris Rose videos, they're just all Q&A. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and on Twitter, and that also gets then routed automatically to Facebook. I look for you guys' questions, and I know that not everybody is subscribed to me on Facebook or on Twitter. Or even on this channel. Maybe this is your guys' first time seeing the video, and if that's the case, welcome. But yeah, so I want to get your guys' questions and give those of you who don't have a chance to connect with me on Facebook or Twitter to be able to send your questions in for me to be able to ask it. So anything baseball related works, anything non-baseball related will work as well. I noticed that I tend to get more baseball questions than anything else here, and don't get me wrong, you guys. I mean, I love answering baseball questions. I mean, baseball is my thing. I love it. I try to stay in the know. Granted, there's a lot of stuff that gets asked where I'm just like, what? And then I got to go ahead and do some research and then see how I would answer a question like that. But, my all-time favorite questions, though, are the non-baseball related questions, because that way I feel like you guys get to know me a little bit more. And that's huge for me as a commentator. I mean, I'm not the kind of commentator that's out there. And to be honest, I mean, I haven't really met anybody who does this, but I've heard of some other commentators. I'm not going to get into that, though, because I'm not about stupid e-drama, calling people out, or anything like that. But I want there to be a relationship that exists between me and you guys that goes beyond, hey, Dunbar just went ahead and he just went ahead and posted a video. Cool, I'll go watch it. That's why I share things with you, like, when our dog Zoe died. That was really tough for me. I went ahead and I shared it with you guys. When I found out I was going to be a dad, when I was able to tell people, I told you guys. And now that I know what the baby is, you guys are going to have to watch the Timmons one to find out what gender the baby is. I share that with you guys too. And, when I'm deciding what I want to share with you here about me and things like that, sometimes I don't always get what you guys want to know. Like, a lot of you have been interested about my job, which that surprises me, that you guys would want to know about my job and things like that. I mean, I'm fine talking about it, but I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for the Q&A stuff. So those are the questions I like too. And, the thing that's nice too about commentary is you get to meet a lot of cool people, and the thing is, and I don't want this to get like all depressing or anything like that, the day's going to come where I'm not going to do videos anymore. All right, I'm going to have to retire from this eventually. And you know, when that happens, whenever that day comes, whether it's 20 years from now, which that would actually be really cool if I did this for 20 years. This is a hobby, but whether it's 20 years down the road or 20 days, I met a lot of cool people along the way here that, you know, I like being able to talk to, and I know that there's more of you that I'll get a chance to know. It just, I don't know, it's tough knowing that, you know, at the time this video goes up, I have about 8,000 subscribers, and I only know just a small fraction of you guys. You know, I've got a wife, I've got a baby on the way, I work full time, I do this, I may be starting school again soon. My time's pretty used up, so I don't get a chance to be able to, you know, just sit there on Facebook and chat with you guys, or, you know, I try and do live streams, but, you know, Mondays are my days off, and there's stuff I have to do on that day, so I don't always get a chance to do it. So if I can't get to know all of you, maybe I can help out things a little bit by letting you guys get to know me a little bit. So if we ever do cross paths or something like that, you know, you already know a little bit about me. So, I don't know. That's kind of why I like those other questions here, too. That was a lot longer of an answer than my notes had here. But that's all right. All right, so strikeout here for Chris Rose. Had a few of them this game. Still tied at 1 here in the 3rd inning. And, of course, the first game that I have to be playing as here with Chris Rose has to be against my Oakland A's. That was a good hit. That ends up destroying my goal here. It was not, or I was asked not to allow any base runners on this inning. And sure, last guy who I would need to be able to accomplish that goes ahead and gets a good hit. Oh, that stuff happens here. But yeah, got to go up against my A's. This almost seems like conflict of interest right now. It's like, do I let my A's win? Do I still try and get them out? Of course, you got to remember here, I'm playing as Chris Rose. I'm not playing as the Oakland A's, so I'm going to try and win this one here. All right, 4th and final inning for me here. Like I said, with spring training, things are going to be a little different. And you guys got to remember, too, spring training is all about being able to find out, you know, what team is going to work, how the team's going to play together, things like that. So in a situation like this here, you don't need your starting pitcher to last 7 or 8 innings. 1, you don't want to risk an injury. 2, he's going to get exhausted. And 3, if you keep him in, you don't get a chance to be able to test some of the relievers and other pitchers that are out there. So I'm okay with that. Just means that, like, for some of the longer videos I have to do, like Q&A with Tom, I may have to play 2 Chris Rose videos here to get that all fit in, which I'm cool with. It's just you guys know now here. I mean, this video is shorter than what it usually is for Chris Rose, and that's all right with me. Less editing on my part and less stuff I have to put together here for this, so I'm all right with it. All right, Cabrera getting that catch. So we've got 1 out left in this game here. I'm wondering if this is going to be a quick one here too, where it's just like a fly ball right off the bat. Ah, it goes foul. So maybe not. All right, so the fastball, the 4-seamer, you've probably seen it get upwards of about 95, 96. It's pretty fast. Starting off, or when I was starting off here, it wasn't even in the 90s, so to be able to hit that's pretty good. And again, somebody else gets a hit when I'm on my last batter before I accomplish the goal of not allowing anybody on base. But whatever. I guess that stuff is still going to happen 2 times in a row. I just think the computer doesn't want me to get it. That's really what I think it is. All right, so thank you for showing me where I have not been pitching. That's what allows me to get the strikeout, and that is going to be the end of the game. So like I was saying, you guys, go ahead and put your questions in the comment section below for Tezadude or myself. Let's actually direct them all towards Tezadude, because I know he's got a video going where he's got questions for me. So, you know, we'll go through them together here, though. So I guess either way. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. More, of course, to come in the next few days after I interview Tezadude, which is going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for it. But yeah, subscribe, you guys, if this is your first time coming by. If you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, check the description below, and you'll be able to see where you can go for that, as well as watching some of the other videos that I do. But again, you guys, thank you so much. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.